like a person posts your information on social media without your consent,
Define information.
like personal information like name, phone number, date of birth, like without your consent. Like say you guys are like texting and stuff, and like it's like an altercation, and then they threaten to put your like information on the internet. Like, what can I do to prevent them from doing that? Do I like
So in
contact-
Georgia,
Yeah.
probably nothing.
Really?
So like that's one of those things where they like to call it doxing, right?
Mhm.
Where they take your personal information and they put it online.
Right.
That's illegal, but only if you're doing it to like a member of a jury or like a police officer or to like someone in the federal government, right? Posting your personal information on the internet, not necessarily a crime. Now, some states have passed laws like California, I think Colorado, I think Utah have made it a criminal offense to intentionally disclose people's personal information with the intent of like causing harm to them or trouble. But this is one of those areas where like the law hasn't caught up with like society.
Okay.
So the reality is, unless they're posting things like your social, just the fact of like what your phone number is, or like anything that's like generally available on white pages. Like if you were to go to whitepages.com and type in someone's address or their name, you'll probably get an address for them. Like
Yeah.
that's a public record. So posting information, unfortunately, not so much.
Okay.
And if they're sending like screenshots of a conversation or things like that, I mean, if they're a part of that conversation, you don't have any privacy to what I do with my half of the conversations we have together.
Okay.
Right? So if you're in a text thread with me, unless there's like inappropriate adult photos of you in that thread,
Mhm.
right? I can share whatever parts of that conversation that I want.
So what if it like what you just said, inappropriate like pictures, solicited photos?
I
about
can't
that?
share your inappropriate photo.
That would be illegal.
That would be illegal.
Okay.
So Georgia has a statute against like revenge adult photography, right? Where you can't take photos that were either given to you or that you took yourself and then use that to like disparage or harm somebody else. So
Okay.
you can't go publish someone else's adult photos, even if you're the one that took them and you own the copyright. You can't publish those without their like written permission and consent.
Oh.
So they can't do that. But aside from that, if you're just like, y'all are having a crazy fight on text, they
Yeah.
can screenshot and post that. They can't share your adult photos.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping.